you tell us a little bit about your program and your university?
Yeah, okay. I'm Denny Bristow. I'm a professor of marketing at St. Cloud State University. And we started our sales program back in 2014. It was part of a strategic plan that we had been working on, and uh, the the feedback was very clear that a business to business selling program would be important for our community, for our students, for our university, and we could really feel a need that was out there. Um, so we started the program in the fall of 2014. We've seen tremendous growth. When we first started, we held our first sales competition that fall, and we had more employers and recruiters and sales professionals there than we did students. But we have graduated well over 200 students, probably 250 students now. The program has gained really, I think, fantastic traction with area and regional sales professionals and B2B firms. So we're very happy with that. This past year, we received a $1 million endowment of the program, but because of that endowment, we now have the Rasmussen 86 and Skagi 86 Professional Selling Institute. When we also have our second sales lab because of this gift from Rasmussen and Skagi. And it's been just a tremendous boost for us in terms of recognition at the area and regional level. It gave our program more credence than it already had, which we thought it had pretty good credence and credibility. But this helped put us on the map, not only in our university but in the area. So we're very proud of that. And I think for us, that's something that seems unique about our program, is that we have the support of so many business partners and of our gift givers, Rasmussen and Skagi. And it just makes a big difference in what we're able to do. Um, I talked a little bit about the growth. We see growth continuing. We're trying to reach out to our engineering school because our program is, I don't know if this is unique to sales programs or not, but when we developed our program, we opened it up to all majors across the university. We had an application process that the students go through, but we believe in the power of selling skills regardless of students' major or minor. So we've been trying to work across the university, encourage more and more students from diverse um, educational backgrounds to join us. And one of our pushes right now is with our engineering school, and we're just in the very beginnings of it, but we're trying to put some special classes together, technical selling, and that kind of thing. The competitions that we hold one every semester, in-house competitions. We have it set up so that our employers, our sales recruiters, sales professionals, they serve as the buyers and sellers, or buyers and judges for our students. And typically we'll have about 30 to 35 firms represented, and we'll have around 50 sales recruiters that, as I call it, they join the event, and it's, I call it organized chaos. We'll have sometimes 100 students competing. We have students that they've competed in previous semesters, and if they don't finish in the top three, they're welcome to participate again. And we have students that are asking us, when's competition? I know I can do better. I want to get back in there. So it's been fun to see that level of support, both from the students and from the university. Any big changes to the program? I think probably the biggest changes would be the endowment, the growth. Um, and I think one of the biggest changes is they see what this has done for the students, what it's done for our employers. They see that we have virtually 100% placement rate for students that now want to go into the B2B selling industry. So the changes, I think, are just that we're not, as one of my friends would say down at Louisiana Tech, we're not the redheaded stepchild because we're involved in professional selling. We now have kind of the same foothold as more traditional business programs like accounting and marketing and finance and so forth. So that's been a big change for us. I think for advantages in being a member of the University Sales Center Alliance, for me and for my team, it's that we can learn so much from the individuals that have been involved for a long time in these programs and in the selling programs at the universities. So I really look forward to the meetings with folks, networking with folks from USCA, just so because we can learn so much. They've been there, they've had time in the trenches, and they're so willing to share with us. That's really what I see as the big advantage to belonging to this organization. I don't know at this point what we provide to USCA other than possibly, I mean, we serve on some committees and things like that, but um, we're open to sharing anything we do. Um, we published a paper in Toronto this past fall, past spring, I guess, um, that we're working hard to really include our employers and area firms in the program. And one of the things that they want us to do is provide a sales training program for their employers or employees. And we've worked out some of the details. Again, we're still ramping up, but our idea is to um, provide training for what we call green pea salespeople and for people that have different levels of seniority. And we'd open it up to all kinds of organizations, typically those that have less than 100 B2B salespeople or 100 employees involved in the program, in the process. So we're excited about that. We still got some work to do. Like any university, we've got to learn policies and how we actually implement. But that's one of the things that we're doing right now. Um, what do we do in our program because of USCA? One thing, I mean, we follow their rules, and sometimes it's difficult because the demand for our sales classes. But we make sure we keep our class sizes down to the recommended levels. Sometimes I work with Scott Inks, and we have to bump them up to a few more than the 20 head count. But it's our program has been strengthened because of just again the things we've learned from working with all the professionals at USCA. And that's pretty much it. We're excited about our program. One of the challenges we face, Brad, is that universities that we see are changing. There's a big push for online education, and we've had to adapt to that with some of our sales classes. Even with our competition this fall, which is coming up December 1st, it'll be a digital sales competition. We'll have live streaming. It will very much mirror our face-to-face events from previous semesters, but we see changes in the university, and we see changes in the B2B selling industry. During COVID and the pandemic, sales firms learned so much about what they could do via Zoom sales meetings and so forth. And we talked with our advisory board, and many of them told us that it was some of their best years in B2B selling because their efficiencies went up so much working with the electronic sales and so forth. So we're pushing that too. We're trying to build more and more into that into our coursework. But it's those changes, they're challenges. And like any other university, we've got budget challenges, and that impacts everything we do. So, but that's pretty much our program. We're excited about it. We're thrilled to be a part of University Sales Center Alliance, and we look forward to continue working with them and learning from them.